back to Morning Coffee, everybody, right here on the Radio Vision Network. But then again, you already knew that. And it is Wednesday morning, and that means that the Voorhees Animal Orphanage is in here. And today we have two beautiful puppies. They are fresh off the boat. They are in town. They are ready to be adopted. And let's say good morning to David and Jennifer. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Morning Coffee.
Good morning, good morning. And these guys did come in with frequent flyer mileage.
Nice.
They flew, no boat.
They're gonna get some. They're gonna get some extra credit there, you know, on their frequent flyers, and that means that they must have come in from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Yep.
And these pups. And we talked about this a bunch of times, folks. That there's a really terrible beach in Puerto Rico where people just leave the dogs to fend for themselves, and some rescues go in and take the dogs out, and then they get distributed to a lot of different orphanages around the country. And Voorhees takes on quite a few of them, and these pups came in. These are two beautiful puppies. I can't believe anybody would want to abandon these dogs, but
hey, look, the camera went on, and look how well behaved they are.
Yeah, they've been running around, and they have a lot of good energy, but they're puppies, and that's what puppies do. And let's just get it right out there right now. These guys are available for adoption, as well as so many other cats and dogs over at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. So I know this is Onyx, right?
Yes,
and he's chowing down on a little treat right now. And what was this young lady's name?
Azul.
Azul, and right.
Even though she's not blue.
She's not blue.
But she has the name Azul.
She has such a beautiful coat that I'm wondering if the light hits it a certain way, if it maybe throws off some shades of blue, because she is a beautifully colored dog, and so is this guy, he or she. I do this every week, folks. I mix up their genders, and David, likes to go off on me.
No, I'm leaving it to gender correct.
But this young lady, she is beautiful too, and she's got such wonderful features. I want to say, and I don't know if I'm going to say the wrong thing here, but in terms of some dogs that have come from Puerto Rico, these guys seem pretty healthy.
Here's the deal. It's interesting with Puerto Rico, and the reason I'm going to speak about it now is my alma mater. I went to Rider College, it's now Rider University, but they just did a whole piece on the Puerto Rico epidemic of dogs there. Mm-hmm. And what's going on is the climate is so good all the time, and the people leave their dogs out. They don't spay and neuter, and they just proliferate over time, and they're wild.
It's a tough situation.
And there's but what you said about the health. Every dog that comes in from Puerto Rico goes into a foster program before they come to us in Puerto Rico. Their shots are given to them, appropriate shots for their age, et cetera, et cetera. If they're puppies, they're going to obviously not have their third set of shots when coming in. They go into a quarantine situation when they hit us.
Okay.
Until they're old enough to get their third round of shots.
Right.
But the older dogs, everything from spay neuter to full set of shots, and they're healthy.
So I guess I didn't really know what I was saying, but what happens is they get taken off the beach, they get cared for,
they do,
to make sure that they're healthy before they come to you guys.
There's amazing people over there that are doing all this stuff, because they come over to us, and these people are putting them in the foster, they're getting them the medical treatments they need, and they're putting them on a plane.
Yeah,
we meet them at the plane.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You couldn't fly them if they weren't up to date on their shots. I mean, there are certain standards that have to be met. They have to be.
They have to meet our regulations, and Puerto Rico, in essence, is part of the United States.
Right.
So, buy American.
Well, look, folks, what I want you to do right now is I want you to open up another tab at the top of the page and go to vaonj.org and check out the Voorhees Animal Orphanage and all the stuff they do over there. And we're talking about kind of that temporary housing situation. Hey, pal, come here. You're talking about that temporary housing situation. You guys were really lucky. You got a wonderful donation from a great company.
Yeah.
Yes. Hale Trailer on Route 73.
Well, they're at corner of 73 and Cooper Road. They've been in Voorhees for a long time, and they another outfit business that supports the community. We had issues with an outbreak, and that happens in an open intake kennel. You don't know if you're getting in off the street, and because of our situation, the way our kennel's built, and that's what we want to remedy with a new building.
Right.
We had an outbreak last year, and Hale Trailer stepped up and donated a trailer to us.
That's so fantastic.
And we use that as a quarantine facility now for pups. When they come in, it's broken out into a third and 2/3, and the other week we had a hoarding situation with cats.
Right, I remember.
So we needed part of the trailer for that.
Yeah.
So because of our neighbors like a Hale Trailer,
We can keep on
stepping
doing what
up,
we
we
need to
do,
do,
and thank you, Hale Trailer.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, because the Voorhees Animal Orphanage can't do what they do without your help, and without the help of a lot of people in the community, businesses, individuals, and organizations. Really can help the Voorhees Animal Orphanage in so many ways, and it's from dropping off a bag of dog food or cat food to making a large monetary donation. They need a new building over there. And look, folks, we're not up here all the time just trying to get money and donations in the door. We want to get these awesome dogs and cats adopted.
Yes.
And we want to find them their forever homes, because look, these animals have so much love to give. We need to find a few people that have the love to give back to them, and I know they're out there.
They are, and because of the show and yourself, hey, thank you.
That's really nice.
Just about everybody we're bringing in here is getting adopted, and it's word of mouth. Whether one person's seeing the show and talking to their friend, and so thank you.
You're quite welcome. I wanted to just mention that not necessarily as a pat on the back or a toot the own horn situation. No, it's not me, folks. It's you guys out there. But the dogs that we brought in, and I want everybody to understand that they do have cats as well over at the orphanage. We bring in the dogs, but they've got plenty of cats and kittens over there that you can go and adopt as well.
They will be coming. They'll be on your shoulders, and
I'm not sure. There might be a guest host that day. I'm not sure. If you're gonna let them climb my shoulders, I'm okay with them like on the floor and around. Folks, I think I'm not a huge cat guy. I love animals, but dogs are definitely
you have to be exposed to the right cats that they
can change your mind. I've heard that.
They really
They
can.
don't like cats. They're out there.
My son has a cat, Howard. I'll throw a shout out to Howard. And Howard comes over with my guys, and they have a blast. And it took probably about 3 days for it to get acclimated.
Okay, but it can happen.
Oh yeah.
It's not like the cartoons, folks. The dogs and the cats can coexist.
And I'll tell you, my Barney, if he sees another cat on the street, forget it. But Howie, he'll play with Howie.
Howard and Barney, I love it. But folks, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you to you guys out there, because like we said, the pups that we brought in here from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, almost all of them have gotten adopted, and we're being careful to say almost, because the one or two that didn't are still available, but have been kind of nursed back to health, and there were a few issues that kind of surrounded that. So we're really close to 100% success rate, but
we'll get there.
It still can happen with your help out there. So I got to take a break, but again, vaonj.org, get all the information and find out about the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and make sure if you're driving by, you can always stop in. They're right on Cooper Road.
Right next to the firehouse.
And you can find them really, really easy. So let's take a break, guys, and we'll come back and we'll talk to Onyx and Azul a little bit more, and learn more about what's going on at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. Stick around. We'll be right back here on the Radio Vision Network.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
High-achieving students. Internationally renowned faculty. and award-winning alumni. A 226-year history of excellence and a beautiful urban campus. The University of Pittsburgh.
Solano Community College transformed my life.
And gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university-caliber education
Without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible, I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
getting to the information I truly have a passion for,
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future.
and made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world is right outside your door. Wayne State University. Aim higher.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee, everybody. And we're talking, the Voorhees Animal Orphanage is in the house here, and we are talking with Azul and Onyx here, and Jen's trying to maintain order between the pups, and these guys are so, these gals, I did it again, David. These gals are so cute, and they are so ready for their forever homes, and I think it's such a special thing, and we know that these pups are going to go quick. It's kind of how it goes over there when you get some puppies and kittens in there, they go fast. So folks, you need to get in touch with them now if you like the way these dogs are looking and you think they could be a good fit for your family. And look, the holidays are coming up, and we know this is a big time to get your family pet, and there's no better way than to rescue a pet from an orphanage like the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. And Jen, you mentioned something that I think is really cool. November is Adopt a Senior Pet Month.
Yes, it is. So in honor of that, we are having a special for seniors for the month of November. All senior and seniors considered 7 years and up. Mm-hmm. So all senior dogs, their adoption fee is only $25. Senior cats, just $10.
Wow.
And remember also, all of these animals come either spayed or neutered, up to date on all their shots, and microchipped. So
yeah.
Once again, you're getting a multi-$100 package.
Yeah, $25.
Even, hey, come adopt a dog and for $25 or a donation.
Save a life. I mean, the shelter is no place for a senior. We have I think cat-wise, but right now we just have one cat. His name is Alexander. He's 11. And I think you can find him at the PetSmart in Marlton. We have quite a few dogs that are seniors. We have Isabel, she's 8. We have Dover, he's 10. Depot is 9. Keith met Depot, humongous.
He's like a Great Dane
mix that we found at Home Depot.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
we have quite a few, but
He's great. Yep. We have actually we just got not a senior, but just to show you the mix we get in last week. Purebred Shepherd came in, gorgeous.
Really?
Gorgeous. He wrote last year's absolutely wrong already, but
He's got his applications in already. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
10-month-old German Shepherd. Yeah.
just gorgeous.
well, I mean, and look, it's kind of like an amazing dynamic over there because you're saving all of these dogs, and you're the Camden County Pound. You're getting dogs from all over the place, and you guys you guys get these dogs in such good shape and good health that they don't stay very long, and that's why it's important for people, if you're not catching us live, that you get in touch with them as soon as possible, because you never know how fast these dogs could be in and out. And the easiest way to do that is to go to vaonj.org and get all the information on the website. But you know, it's Adopt a Senior Pet Month, and I just mentioned something off the air to you guys about a friend of mine that's having an issue with their 12-year-old beagle, and she's upset because the dog never acted out really in bad behavior ways before, and now as he's getting older, he's acting out. And I know that this is a common thing. Could you guys just explain some of the things that happen as the dog gets older and why he's showing behavior that he didn't previously show?
Well, it sounds like this particular dog is overweight. And unfortunately, you know, the older you get, the more health problems you get, the more weight that your body carries. They don't feel well. They can't communicate.
The hips, the joints, they get
Yeah,
sore.
and they can't communicate to you what's wrong, so they act out. You know,
Right.
they don't feel well. In the case of any senior, I mean, think of it as I hate to say this, but, you know, an elderly human. Why would you want to put, you know, they're confined, the ones that we have, you know,
Right.
they're confined, you don't want them there. Your neighbor, your friend with that's having the problem, I mean, really primarily, after years and years and years of it sounds like perhaps no discipline because the dog was overeating.
Right.
Now it's a little harder to discipline.
So is there anything that they can do? I mean, really, she kind of approached it like her options were get rid of the dog or put the dog down, and I wanted to step in and say there needs to be another option.
Really, is the dog getting proper exercise?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
they
huge.
live in Florida, so I don't know. We're not neighbors anymore, so I don't know exactly what the day-to-day for the life of the dog
But
is.
and here's what they can do. I mean, we get calls all the time from people that in those situations that want to surrender their dog into us.
Mhm.
And the first thing we do, as a responsible shelter, is discuss the situation with them and see if there's a solution where they can stay in that home
Right.
and remedy the problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot of times it's physical,
know.
it's lack of physical or mental stimulation, you know. If you're looking for a dog, if your dog's just sitting there all day, you're at work all day, when you get home, you're its life, you are its everything.
Right.
They can't turn the TV on, they can't, you know,
Right.
surf the web, and if you're not, you know, spending some time with him, giving them mental and physical stimulation, that's gonna mess them up as well.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm thinking is that you can bring in, and you guys know Perry from
Yes.
Absolute Control
Mhm.
Dog Control. You bring in a guy like Perry, and he may be able to help with the situation
Yeah,
like that. It's
evaluate
never-
the situation and make some recommendations.
I guess what I'm saying is it's never too late to take into
No.
a perfect,
You
take
can
your
teach an old dog new tricks, yes you can.
And you know
There you
what?
go.
And you know what? It's not a matter of teaching the dogs the new tricks. It's teaching the
Right.
owners.
humans.
Very often
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the humans the new tricks.
Yeah,
right?
my wife's taking our dog to school right now, and the school's not for the dog. It's for the humans.
Right.
They get trained
It's
because
true.
you know.
Well, and when we're better equipped to take care of the animals and we have more information and better knowledge, it really helps them. It helps their lives.
Absolutely.
And it helps your lives too because everything kind of goes a little bit smoother and it's an important aspect of it. But I don't want to take away from the goal here, and that is to have these dogs, you know, to get some adoptions papers filed, and they're such good dogs. Ooh, he
That
saw
camera,
something.
it's the camera.
He saw something he doesn't. She
Not
saw.
that
She
camera.
saw something she doesn't like. Folks, it's just gonna happen all day, every
He
Wednesday.
said.
They're gonna go back and forth. They're gonna change their gender but the nice thing about all the pups that come in is that they're spayed and neutered, so it doesn't matter.
Right,
what
right.
they are.
Asexual,
Good
right?
cover.
Right. So it's all good and.
You know what, Mark, if I could just add too, you know, we're talking about getting these guys adopted and everybody loves puppies and that's fantastic, but the quicker these guys get adopted, the quicker we can bring 2 more in.
Right.
So if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence, get over here, check
Right.
us out. We have so many, there's something for everybody.
Well, those people that are on the fence, I urge them to look. You guys are so easy to find.
Yeah, we're right next to the
You're right next to the
firehouse.
firehouse on Cooper Road. I mean,
But you come out and visit us,
Yeah.
that hesitation will go away.
yeah,
Yeah, they'll come out and fall in love, and you know,
there's
as much as people are coming out to save a life at an animal at our shelter, these dogs and cats, they're saving people's lives.
They are,
They are.
absolutely. And just kind of to give you guys a little bit of the dynamic that happens is that the people come, they adopt animals, and then they periodically just stop by
They
to
do.
check out, say, hey, what's
They
going
come back,
on?
they'll
They
bring the
come
animals back,
Yeah.
and because you know what? We're a volunteer-based organization. The volunteers get so attached to all these dogs and cats, and as thrilled as we are to see them go, we love to see them come visit.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
It's a really
crazy.
special dynamic, and folks, that's why we bring them to you every single week with some great pups to be adopted, because we want you to be involved with them, and they want you to be involved with them, and it's.
And if you like to volunteer as well, come on out.
Yeah, I
come
mean,
on out.
there's so many different ways that you can get involved with the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. I'm going to take a quick break now, and when we come back, we'll talk about a whole bunch of them. It'll be awesome, and again, we're going to work to get these little puppies adopted. So I'm going to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be right back after this.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world is right outside your door. Wayne State University. Aim higher.
Solano Community College transformed my life.
And gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university caliber education
Without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible, I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
getting to the information I truly have a passion for,
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future.
and made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
High-achieving students. Internationally renowned faculty. And award-winning alumni. A 226-year history of excellence and a beautiful urban campus. The University of Pittsburgh.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee, everybody, right here on the Radio Vision Network, and Voorhees Animal Orphanage is in the house. I'm talking to David and Jennifer, and we've got Onyx and Azul, and we just had to go re-up our treats to make sure that these pups are happy, and they are so adorable. I can't get over how cute and good looking these dogs are. They are ready to be adopted from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. All you got to do is head over there or go to vaonj.org and get all of the information. And if you're going to head over there, they're right on Cooper Road next to the firehouse. So before the break, I talked about there's a lot of different ways that people can get involved. Obviously, the biggest way is to go adopt your new pet. You could get your new dog or cat for your family over at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. That is first and foremost, that is what we want to happen. But there are also tons and tons of other ways to get involved and help such this great cause. Why don't you guys mention a few of them?
Sure. So we're always looking for volunteers, whether you want to handle animals or you want to go to events. And if you don't have that large of a time commitment available, some great ways to help are just, if you look at our Facebook page, we have a lot of upcoming events. So, for example, on the 15th and 16th, we're working with Carabas in Marlton on Route 73. They're having Carabas Cares Days. So all you have to do, the fabulous Italian meal, all you have to do is mention you're there to support the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and 20% of your bill will be donated to us.
So go out to dinner and have a good time, and we get money.
And it's a 2-day event, so
It's a win-win.
it's November. I want to say it's 15th, 16th. Check out our website and our Facebook page. It has the exact dates on it.
And that
Travis Cares, 20% goes right to us, and you gotta eat, right? And
yeah,
that's
this is a really big deal, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times when restaurants do this is a common thing nowadays to do this fundraising type things with a restaurant. But a lot of times you need a coupon or a card or something to kind of identify. You just have to mention.
Have to make sure you say.
Just mention it,
Right.
folks. Come on, that is so easy. Even if you're just going to go have a couple of appetizers, and a couple glasses of wine, mention the Voorhees Animal Orphanage so that they get 20% of it. And it's such a fantastic place. I mean, I like Carrabba's better than the other big Italian chain that's out there a lot more. And we want to thank them for doing that as well, because it's such a cool thing, and 20% is a big number. I think that's awesome.
That's more than we usually get, and that's a nice contribution.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of events coming up. Actually, one of your sponsors, Simply Gents, is having a fundraiser for us that Saturday. And again, you can see that on our website. It's like they're having raffles and prizes, and if you bring a friend, the haircut's half off, but the proceeds will benefit us. We're also at Painting with a Twist in Haddonfield is doing a paint your dog night.
Nice.
So things like that. I mean, check out our
That's
events.
open to guys and girls.
Cool.
It is. It's a BYOB night out kind of thing. So you can participate and help us just by participating in our events. Or if you have a business and you want to do an event like that, like if you own a restaurant, we've done a lot of smaller restaurants, local restaurants. If you want to do a dine and donate, reach out to us. We'd love to participate.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And you know what you're saying? I'd love to go and paint and drink some wine, hang out. That sounds great.
Make some money for the
and see what your dog looks like when you're done drinking that wine.
When my niece was in 4th grade, she needed to draw a picture of an animal, and she chose Charles Barkley, my beagle, and we have it framed and hanging up in our house. It has her name. It says 4A, and it's such a cute picture, and I love it. And I think that animal lovers and animal owners like to do that sort of thing, and that's going to be a really fun night. So here's what you need to do: if you go to vaonj.org, you're going to be able to get all the links to the Facebooks and the events and all that stuff. Or if you're on Facebook, you can just search out Voorhees Animal Orphanage. Excuse me, the Facebook page is really a good tool. It has tons of videos and pictures and all sorts of stuff that really showcases what they do at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage in a really great way.
As well as our homepage too.
Yeah, it's all there. But I want to just make sure that people know that there's so many different ways to get in touch.
Do they have to like us on Facebook to get that?
If you like us and comment on us, then you'll get put into your newsfeed. Facebook chooses. Yes, Facebook.
Sneak attack.
Can choose what you see. So if you comment and like us, the more Facebook will put our stuff into your feed. And interestingly, as of last night, we were at 49,975.
Who's going to be that 50,000?
So we're like right through 50,000.
Oh, that is fantastic! Congratulations.
Let's do it
That's a
today.
really, really big number, and you should be very proud of that.
We are.
That's fantastic. Now, I want to mention a couple other things, folks, because I did mention that there's a lot of different ways to get involved, and obviously we want you to adopt the cats and dogs, and Jen mentioned a lot of different ways to volunteer and the dine and donate nights that we have. But look, we know what really kind of makes things run,
and we want to do a new building this year.
Yeah, I mean, and we need a few dollars to do that. We know there's a lot of generous individuals and businesses out there that would be happy to take a nice tax write-off at the end of the year here and donate a big dollar amount to the Voorhees Animal Orphanage and start getting the ball rolling on this new building. This is really important to be able to care for all of the animals that they have coming in on a pretty much daily basis. So look, we've talked about how you can donate food and toys and all of the tangible goods, but if you have the ways and means to avail to donate a few dollars, that would just be fantastic, and you could live in infamy. You could have buildings named after you. You can have certain cages could be, anything can be sponsored, and if you need that sort of
legacy
identification or legacy, then that could certainly happen. But I just think that any way you can get involved is really going to go a long way for the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. And I urge you to check out vaonj.org. And guys, I just want to give you a minute to look into the camera over here and just say a few words about whatever you'd like to say. I'll shut up for a second for a change.
This is the face of the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. We're your local community shelter. When room allows, we're able to help dogs from other areas as well. We can't do it without you though. So come visit us. We're at 419 Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse in Voorhees. Like us on Facebook. Follow us. It's vaonj.org is our website. We can't do it without you folks. These dogs are dependent on you, our dogs and cats, so come check us out today.
Yeah, and these guys did so good today, and I think that they're ready to kind of go run around a little bit.
I can smell.
It's time.
They were fantastic. Folks are not going to stay at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage very long. I urge you to get in touch with them now.
And here, real quick, just to close up the dogs, we spoke about these guys coming in from Puerto Rico. The average stay for a dog that comes in from Puerto Rico at our shelter is typically a week.
Wow.
They're adopted.
Wow.
Boom, they're gone.
Yeah, so don't
They're great dogs coming over, and they don't last.
Yeah, so don't hesitate, folks. It's important that you get in touch with them quickly. David and Jennifer, thank you again for coming in.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us.
All right, so make sure we go get Onyx and Azul adopted, folks. vaonj.org. Check it out.
See you next week.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
And nice socks, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. I got my Dalmatian socks on here. He likes them. She likes them. Yeah. So this is great, guys, and we look forward to seeing you again next week and an update on where these two got adopted. So we're gonna take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but we've got absolute dog control back in the house, and we're gonna run a few training tips with some of the family pups here at Radio Vision Network. You're not gonna want to go anywhere. You're not gonna want to miss it. Stay right there, folks. We'll be right back.